Hi everybody, this is Johnstad, singer, songwriter, and founder of Voice Your Essence. And I'm so happy to be back with you here today. And I'd like to share with you a very powerful secret about the human voice. It's not so secret. There are some people that know it, but it seems like there are a lot of us that are walking around and not realizing what a gift each and every one of us receives, and it really affects how we're living our lives, our healing, our potential, what we're doing out there. So the article today is The Power of Now, Living in the Voice Vortex. So the world is a tapestry of sound. Open your ears and listen in. The world is a tapestry of sound. The world is a tapestry of woven stories. And only true silence without sound is a dead vacuum. The world is alive in sound everywhere. Even if you're in the furthest, most remote corner, you're probably going to hear the breeze, the wind, a bird. We'll probably hear the rustle of the leaves in the trees or some grass. You're always surrounded by sound, and we create our world constantly, nonstop, through sound. So if you wish to have an easy place to arrive in the now, to experience the power of now, enter through the voice vortex. To enter the vortex where the now resides, we need to slow ourselves down. Sound is the birthplace of creation, and the voice is the midwife to all our stories, stories that build the invisible architecture of our lives, stories that build our belief in ourselves, stories that build our relationships, stories that build our communities, stories that build our world. So observe, which rooms do you live in? Which stories do you identify with? How do you use your voice? Do you use it to question, to scold, to request, to be bold? Do you use it to connect to the world or to hide from the world? Are you simply repeating sounds and stories that you've heard, repeating and repeating and repeating? Or are you speaking stories that truly resonate with you? Are you daring to create your own myth, your own unique signature sound out there? Are you daring to repeat what is truly inspiring you? Become aware of how much of our day is based simply on stories. We read the back of the cereal box and we turn on the news. We head off to work, and into our ears we pour more and more stories via MP3s and radio and everything. We surround ourselves with so many stories packaged in so many different forms. Each of these stories is a magnification of yesterday and a projection into tomorrow. Where is the now? The now inside of a story. If you really listen to yourselves and others, you are always repeating moments of the past and bringing them forward, or you are bringing wishes for the future back into the present moment. So the past is moving towards the voice, the now. And the voice is sitting there in the middle of your throat, pulling the future towards it. If you'd like to enter the now, then enter the voice vortex. Enter the place where sound begins and where sound ends. Once sounds have been strung together into words, that's when the past and the future arrive. If you wish to enter the power of now, then you must enter into sound itself. So Paige Bryant wrote in a book, it's entitled Terra Vision, A Traveler's Guide to the Living Planet Earth, wrote that a vortex is a mass energy that moves in a rotary or whirling motion, causing a depression or vacuum at the center. These powerful eddies of pure earth power manifest as spiral light coagulations of energy that are either electric, magnetic, or electromagnetic qualities of life force. Life force, magnetic qualities, a vacuum at the center. Think of how breath works. Think of how, if you slow it all down, the voice really works. You must return to source. Search for the point in the middle of the voice vortex and arrive at the sound gate. The secret of arriving back in the now and coming into alignment with your true calling is understanding that it is here at the folds, in the deep center of the voice vortex, that you begin to unfold and embark on your journey. It all starts with that first cry out into the world. Yes, to recreate and reprogram your story, you have to begin to unfold there at the folds, deep within the center of your throat. And again, think of that deep vacuum. Think about how breath really works deep within your body. And this spot where sound arrives works just like the vortexes that you know in other realms. The voice is created through an inward sucking motion. The secret of the voice is to activate the muscles of the throat and understand that moment where tone begins. The vocal folds work in an inward sucking motion, and this creates a momentum that then begins to spiral the airflow up and out. So just the image that you are able to activate the voice vortex is powerful magic. And just like the vortexes you know in nature, so too do you carry with you your own personal voice vortex deep, deep inside your throat, deep inside your body. Your life stories, they unfold at the folds. Vortexes are areas of high energy concentration. So look at your throat, the bridge between powerful emotional energies and powerful mental energies. Expand your understanding, and it is also the portal where the outer world with all its offerings meets the inner worlds with all her wisdoms. The throat is a meeting place between many, many layers of reality, many, many worlds. Our lives unfold via the folds. It is a sound choice to choose sound as your path. You're doing it anyway. It is so deeply woven into every moment of our day. Now you can do it consciously, knowing that the breeze we all call breath is the same as the winds that move the weather patterns around our earth. When you understand the gift of voice, you will understand the magnetic field you are using to create your destiny. So happy birthday, everyone. We are all walking personal vortexes, and our voice holds the key. Next time you're in a restaurant or in a bus, listen to all the unfoldings of stories that abound. When you go to the movies or the theater, listen to the stories we need as fuel to keep us alive. Inspiration is not just breath. Inspiration is powerful stories that inspire us to rise. each book, each email, each song that we ingest, each talk show we listen to. We are hungry to understand the world and communicate. When we begin to sing and talk more consciously ourselves, we start owning our story. We take lost fragments of our past and bring them into the now to heal. And when we bring them into the world through song, they can start to take flight and are released. And we begin to free ourselves from the past and are able then, in our utter beauty, we're able to stand, to simply stand in the now. We're often running so fast that we're living on the outer edge of that huge vortex, far, far, far away from our center. So with the voice, I welcome you home. Tap into the power of your own personal voice vortex, and you will realign with your true calling and all your gifts that you have to give here on planet Earth. Happy exploring, everybody. And it's great to deep dive with you. And it's great to share with you, because my vision is a world where everybody is starting to tap into their huge potential and really bring it out and live the gifts that we have within. So we make it very easy to receive these podcasts directly into your inbox, or tickets for the upcoming concerts and shows and the new programs that we're doing on Voice. And all you have to do is go to karajohnstad.com and log in, and then we're just going to send those free gifts out to you, and we can stay in touch. Otherwise, go to facebook.com/karajohnstad.official, or we also have a Voice Your Essence community over on Facebook that's building up, and people are joining in. I'm also on Twitter, Google, Pinterest, everywhere out there. So it's very easy to stay connected and really live the lives that we enjoy living. So I look forward to hearing from you. And until next time, stay in that power of now, voice vortex thing, and stay cold. Bye-bye. 'Cause love is patient and love is kind. It does not envy, does not boast. It is not proud.